Welcome back to the life on my homestead. It is end of December and we are ready to do our very last garden tour of the year. I've got two helpers with me. Hopefully they're gonna behave themselves. It is very mild, about 9 o'clock in the morning, 13-14 degrees already. December has been a mild month compared to November, when we had quite a lot of frost. Come and have a look what we can still harvest in December in the garden. So just behind me, in this big area, the pumpkin and squash area, is not much, nothing at the moment. The soil is resting. I am applying compost, leaf mold and some straw as a protection on the ground, and next year about, I don't know, it depends on the weather, springtime, we start to prepare, put more fresh compost and we'll start the garden year. If you go a bit closer to the other side of the garden, we have a few more things in here, not much now. So this area where all the flower has been, flower area, is now pretty much empty. Quite a few mushroom growing, but a few allium, snapdragon flowers alongside with some carnation, and few tansy and red hot poker on the end, that big one on the end. And we've got purple sprouting broccoli, Savoy cabbage and Brussels sprouts. The Savoy cabbage and the Brussels sprout is very close to harvest. I probably will be harvesting this beginning of next year, and the purple sprouting broccoli will be harvested about mid-spring onwards time. And we have got our very last month we had two cauliflower had big frost. I've harvested the one and this looks actually okay, have a look. So I think we'll be harvesting this probably January. The weather looking next 10 days looking quite mild still, so yeah, we'll see what January brings. Okay, let's move along. We have got a few more beetroot along the fence. They are very small, but probably I'll be harvesting in a salad. There's not much around here. Maybe we've got a bit of fennel and sorrel. I could harvest a bit, but really not much now. Poached eggplant doing well. Okay, so we are a tunnel raised bed. We've got radishes, leek and garlic growing. The garlic is not ready until next summer. The leek is still not ready, but these are really not really mind if they're gonna be ready or not, because they just dumped in here as leftovers. Radishes, we are harvesting the radishes now. We've got two varieties alongside. We've got the black Spanish radish and we've got the Sarto Rose. The Sarto Rose is a white and pink inside, and a black radish is black outside and white inside. I'll show you if I can see one. Let's go this side. There is one in here of the black one growing. You can see the bulb. And quite a few along. And the nasturtium, what we had in here, and the beans now already been harvested. I've just left it on the ground as a ground cover. Compost will go on the top before we are going to sow more beans and probably radishes and lettuces next spring. In this area where we had the sweet corn, we've got not much at the moment, only few bits and bobs, few swedes, didn't do much in here, probably poor soil. I'll need to put some more extra compost in here. That kohlrabi, probably it's woody now, but I'll try. Snapdragon is doing really well, considering, and behind you all along, that green flower, the plant. And actually it's trying to flower, I think. Okay, the dogs are playing. Oops, inside the asparagus bed. Great. Okay, so we've got some Swiss chard, these nice looking leaves, and over there we've got quite a few bits and bobs. We've got lemon balm, all different varieties of kale and lettuces, lettuces and endive all along here, and quite a few garlic with some flowers on the end. In here we've got a row of swede and some leek and Swiss chard again. Moving along, we've got still 2 rows of parsnips. I've harvested a few, it's been brilliant. We've got a big one here, look. That needs harvesting. This is big boy. If you come on this side, you'll be able to see it. So, okay, we've got a row of leek, few onions, and 2 rows of celery. That's where we had the broad beans, but the mouse demolished the most. I've managed to save about 7, what I've showed you in the greenhouse. They're nice and tall now. Here we've got a row of swede, row of red Russian kale, and 2 rows of garlic. And behind me, now dyeing back the sorrel. Can still harvest a few, but they are having a rest now really. And 3 rows of leek. Some of them are now ready to harvest. Behind you we've got the fruit cage, but still need to tidy up. Cut back the autumn fruit in raspberry, down about 5-10 inches from the ground, and tidy up the grapevines and loganberry and goji berry. I just a little bit tidy up. Okay, over here we've got still quite a few red cabbages ready to harvest. We have got another purple sprouting broccoli. What's been munched on by the pigeons and the birds, so need to be covered. We've got 2 Brussels sprouts, still small but it's edible, but I'll wait till probably January, February time to harvest. And the broccoli is going over now. Thank you, Lucy Bear. We've got a beautiful Savoy cabbage ready to harvest actually. And 2 rows of garlic here where Sandy is. So yeah, it's quite a bit for December, end of December. It's actually January tomorrow. So that's the garden. The herb area now, it's still got some sage and thyme and a few more bits and bobs, but yeah, most of it now. Lucy Bear out. Okay, so let's see what's in the raised bed. Wow, in here, this is my rhubarb raised bed with horseradish. Everything's died back now, but underneath the ground we've got lots of horseradish to harvest. I might do some today actually. Here is my flower bed. So we've got echinacea, mullein, tansy, hollyhock, globe artichoke in here. Most of it now having a rest. Behind me there's a strawberry bed. That's I think we had the best strawberry year this year actually. Was it the 4th year or 5th year? Can't remember. It's very, very overgrown now. We really need to split. So that's probably something to think about next year. Over there is an asparagus bed. And asparagus dried. I just cut them up, left it on the top and put some straw on the top. And this will be probably one of our first early spring harvest. And the last raised bed we've got celery and celeriac. Quite a lot. Although the slugs that love it and they are munching on it on a regular basis. So that's it. That's the garden end of December. I hope you had a wonderful year and I'll wish you a very happy 2022. Bye!